Hello, hello. Welcome in. Let me see. Quick, we're doing a test. Um, I need to make sure that I am live on our studio channel. And live. Oh, there we go. I'm coming through the speakers. That. One moment, guys. On our. Cool. All right. Now, what are we doing today? Um, we are CowHammerStudios. We are starting a new video game. We've been working on a video game for the last 2.5 years. It's called The Forbidden Flask, and I'll show off something for that real quick. But what we're doing today is I've been working in 2D with one of our other artists for the last 2 or 3 years, and I need to learn Blender because our new game is low poly 3D. So I'm going to start streaming some of my art sessions, probably like one out of every 3 or 4 art sessions that I do is going to be live streamed. Right now, we're live on my personal Twitch. That's Thorge007 on Twitch. And we are live on CowHammerStudios over on YouTube. If you guys can give some support there, subscribe, like, do the things. What we are going to do today is me, somebody with very little knowledge in Blender, is going to be trying to make an imp. So, nowhere near as detailed as this. This is an imp from World of Warcraft. Our new video game is 3D, low poly. Think of it like Pokemon smashed into Megabonk, and had a baby in a Zelda The Wind Waker art style. So we are going to give out a lot more details later down the road, but it is a 3D wave survival and village defense video game. So wave survival like Megabonk, waves get harder and harder and harder, upgrade your character, whatever, try and see how long you can survive. Except there's a village that every now and then you'll be required to protect, and then near the end of the game, you actually will go somewhere else and you'll fight this giant boss. And I don't want to give away too much right now. So that'll be a future video. If that sounds even remotely interesting to you, subscribe, follow along, join the Discord, and watch our progress. What we're aiming for, art style wise, is Zelda The Wind Waker, which is one of my favorite video games of all time. Grew up playing The Wind Waker on GameCube, but this kind of like very low poly kind of look is what we're shooting for. Now, before we start trying to make this low poly imp for our new video game, I have a short ad that I need to play you all for our company, just showing off some new stuff. So hang tight. And I'll be back and we can start the imp in 1 minute. My team just put out our first game on Steam. It's called The Forbidden Flask. This is a 2D retro game. It's a roguelite and a diner simulator. Run a medieval tavern as an alchemist, secretly delivering potions, buy upgrades, meet the town, and overthrow the tyrant king. Buy today on Steam. If you want to support my studio, we also just put out some merch. We've got this really cool mug. It comes in 4 different colors, and the text on the back matches the color. So we've got pastel blue, dark green, black, and pastel pink. We've also got a cool button down that's patterned with the potions from the Forbidden Flask, and a t-shirt of the Witch and the Frog. Guys, we've been working really hard on this merch here. I've got the Frog and Witch shirt in navy. We've got the mug in black with the gold text on the back. I'm going to get a full set. I just haven't yet. But man, you should see the way this thing holds coffee. Buy your merch today at cowhammer.com/shop. Absolutely exhilarating. Made that yesterday, whipped it together. Got some coffee in the mug today. Doesn't it look so cool? Like our studio logo. Got the name on the back. I just love it. I love these so much. This just came in a couple days ago. Let's get started on this imp, though. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying here through that. Got to show off the game we just finished. 2.5 years into that Forbidden Flask. Really cool. Go check it out on Steam. Let's get started. So I know that this little dot here is our origin. I think the way I'm going to be trying to build this is by moving the origin and adding meshes. Alternatively, I can like take one shape and stretch and add things to it. I don't know how to do that, but I do know how to move the origin and add shapes. So that's what we're gonna do. We are now I did like a rough torso before I started just to make sure that I knew enough to get started here. And what I did, hold on, I don't think that's right. Is it UV or icosphere? I'm already lost. UV. Okay. So, because of the nature of the game we're building, there could and this is going to be one of the enemies. The low poly imp is going to be one of the enemies in the game. Because of the nature of the game we're building, we need this to be pretty low detail because it may be possible for there to be, 100, 200 of these out at one time, and we don't want someone's computer to catch on fire. We want people to be able to run our game. So, segments 8, rings 6. That is what was recommended when I looked up what the range for low poly is. So let's go ahead and size this down. This imp is going to be probably like 2 feet tall, 2.5 feet tall. So like less than half the height of the character. How tall are we right now? Where can I check that? Shoot. This is going to be a mess of a stream probably. But that's fine. I think that's what we are here for. 0.3. Is that 0.3 meters? I think that's 0.3 meters. So that's about a foot. So we want to go smaller than that. Let's make the head first, actually. Okay. So we've got, and we're using the imp in the background as like a rough outline here. So I think what I need to do first is I'm going to add a mirror modifier on the y-axis, which is like looking this way. So I think I just do that. I think I do y-axis, and then this is the head. So as a test real quick, if I move this, the other side should move as well. And it is not. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So it's not mirroring properly. I think I need clipping on. The object should be selected. Try one more time. Okay. All right. The sphere has the mirror modifier up here in the inspector. Do I need bisect on? Cuts the mesh across the mirror plane. Okay. Try that. No. I don't think I need bisect. I think I just need axis. Oh, I need Exxon as well. Okay. All right. So we are doing the head. Now again, I went roughly based on um kind of the World of Warcraft one here. Um, but we're not going to try and copy anything. But just I want to keep the styling of like, big horns, big ears, pointy nose, kind of looking a little scraggly, looking like he hops around, crawls in some holes or whatever. Um, like I want the imp to look like if there was a hole in the ground, he could just like jump into it and then just crawl away. You know what I mean? Like I want him to look uh like a sneaky little devil. So I think what I need to do uh damn, I'm so new to this. I think maybe we'll do the ears first. Oh gosh, this is good. I underestimated how much of a mess this is gonna be. Okay, so I need to move the origin, which I believe. Okay, the ears are probably like roughly centered, maybe slightly back and slightly up. So maybe like right here. I think shift right click. Okay, so we've got the origin moved. We're gonna do shift A to add a new mesh. And I'm gonna do uh cube, maybe? Scale that puppy way down. All right, these are certainly ears. Um, let's go here. Wait, why is there a line? You see that line? Not on the other side. What the hell? Okay, shift A, cube. Okay, why is it? What? Okay, the cube is one thing. Where'd my head go? All right, hold on. Shift A, cube. Okay, I need to. I gotta screenshot this real quick. We gotta figure out. Oh, hold on. Okay. What's going on? My Blender window's not showing. There we go. What? It's gone black again. Hold on one second, guys. Maybe learning Blender on the live stream is not a good idea. Okay. So it's showing the playback at the bottom. If I go to screen share, it's here. I don't want to share my screen. I want to share the window. Okay, let's try this again. See if I can do a game capture. Blender. Hey, what's up, Jessica? I'm trying to fix something right now. I'm just going to... It's fine. It's all good. We are just going to do it in screen capture. Basically, I'm just fooling around in Blender. Also, we got mugs. We got merch for our studio now, so that's cool. I know it was a black screen. I'm testing stuff. I'm streaming on my Twitch, but I'm also streaming on the company YouTube. Make some sippy cups. There is a handle. There is a handle. Also, 2-year-old joke. Nobody, nobody who comes in here is gonna understand that, unfortunately. So I also figured out the cube issue. I was mirroring on the y-axis as well, so it just needs to be X. This is looking goofy as hell. So let's do. Oh my god. What the hell? Alright, I want to just try and stretch these into ears somehow. I'm thinking I'm gonna need like another point, and I don't know how to add extra points right now. So we'll figure that out when we get there. Um my gosh, it's so thick. Wait, that's actually not half bad. Oh my god. Wait, this is shaping up. We got some I guess they're kind of goblins. Not really. Kind of imp ears going on. So, I'm going to let's go and do the horns. So for horns, I'm going to move the origin to right about here. And then we are going to do, I think, cones. Or should I do like a cylinder? I probably shouldn't do this on camera. Should I do a cylinder and then a cone? Or how you been, Jessica? Oh shoot. Okay. Maybe we try cones first. Maybe we see if cones work. Let's bring these way down. Why? Why are the... Okay, hold on. Shift cone. Okay. It's not going to the top of his head. Oh, okay, hold on. Align with the world 3D cursor? Perhaps? No. Huh? Okay. This is like a perfect little goblin head right now. Okay, so I want the cone to be on top of his head. So it looks like it's doing it with cylinders. Man, this is gonna be... If anybody has any input in the chat at all, at any point, please share. Also, why is monkey a mesh? Why is this... Why is there a monkey mesh? Okay. So I think maybe I can just like lift these up and we're going G's move, Z axis. Huh? Okay. Wireframe, G, Z, up. Shoot. Blender is freaking hard, guys. So maybe we can pull these down. This. Okay. Wait, this is kind of shaping up. I need another point in this, though. How do I add another point? I've got Claude pulled up on my side over here because Blender Blender is Blender is one of the hardest programs on earth to learn, and I want to do it on a live stream. I'm ass at Blender right now. I've done one thing before this. I watched a 15-minute video on how to make a chicken. And I followed that along to the T, and that's like that's all the Blender I've done in like 3 or 4 years. And before when I touched it, I have not done very much even years ago. So let's see. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Take another screenshot here. I'm gonna drop this into Claude. And let's see if it can give me how to add points. I need to know how to add more points on the horns. Now, if I had a bigger chat, like if I had more people in here regularly, I would have artists in the chat I can ask questions to. But trying to learn Blender in real time is, I mean, I gotta be crazy for trying to do, to be honest. To add more points and shape to the horns in edit mode, press 1 for vertex select. Click the tip vertex of the horn. Press G to reshape. To add more geometry to the horn, select the horn, Control R. Oh, loop cuts. Okay, I know about loop cuts. So let's go faces, perhaps. Shift R. Is that right? Select the horn. Okay. So I'm gonna select all these points. Shift R. No, Control R. Okay, we're adding points. I need a loop cut. I need an option to go around. Yeah, let's try something different. Maybe edge select. Control R. Okay, it's letting me put a point. Not what I want. I want the horns to kind of like go up and then come back. You know what I mean? So I need more geometry right here so I can have the horn go up and then cut back. Um, how do I do that? Add maybe? Mesh? Effect. Fill wireframe. Oh, I know I need all this to be shaded flat as well. So let's go into object before I forget, and let's go shade flat. That's gonna, so I want everything to look like Zelda the Wind Waker. So when I was doing research into this for the game, to achieve that kind of art style, you need everything to be shaded flat. If I right click here and I go shade smooth, you can see how it kind of, like, even though this is low poly, it makes everything, like, it applies the lighting in a way that makes things look more round. You see what I mean? But to get that old style, that old like low poly look, that's cartoony and chunky and early 2000s, we want shade flat. So the lighting on each face is basically all applied in the same way per face. There's no like made up curvature kind of stuff. Um, I really like where we're at so far. I just need to figure out how to do these horns. And if I can't figure out how to do the horns in the next minute or so, we will just move on. We'll try and do the face, then we'll try and do the torso. If I get stuck on anything, like really, really stuck on something, then I'll do it later off camera. Um, oh, you were in ad land? That's fine. Watch the ads. Give me pennies. Give me pennies. Let's see. It's not letting me add a loop cut. The horn. Horn. Let's see. How to add a loop cut. Because I think it's already joined the object. See how it's already, see like the orange highlight? It's already got the horn like joint to the head. Um, I wonder if I do it in object mode. Okay, see how it's wanting to do loop cuts down here? But as soon as I get up to the horn, it's like, nah, you can have a dot though. You can have one dot if you want. Control R. I just give me a loop cut. That's what I need. I need a loop cut like right in the middle here. Damn it. Ah, how do I do this? Let's try and select the whole horn. again. You see these tiny yellow dots it's giving me? If I click one, sharp linear. I shouldn't mess with things. Oh, wait. Wait, we've got another point here now. That's cool. Can I add a loop? Oh, oh. Oh. Hold on, am I doing the wrong kind of loop cut? Oh my god. Let's just add more dots. Maybe if I add more points, it will let me loop cut in the way that I want. I feel like this is bad practice. Wait. Oh, that's on the front. Okay, this is definitely not how you do this. I don't want to add 1,000 polygons. So let's just do... Let's do a nose. So we want to take off mirroring. I think we take off the mirror modifier. Oh shit. Okay, we don't take off the mirror modifier. Wait, I can't add it back? Oh no. Okay, hold on. Can I select everything and then add the mirror modifier? Mirror. Oh! Wait, hold on. I thought I was screwed. Okay, we're back. Boys, we're back. Oh, Control Z did not work. I tried Control Z about 15 times immediately. Um, Control Z was doing nothing. um, so what I worry about is I want this nose, right? Well, I only want one nose. I don't need it to mirror. Um, so if I add a point, let's say I add a point right here, and I do I mean, like, do I want a cube? Let's do a cube, and let's bring it way down. Now that is a nose, fellas. That is a nose indeed. Let's go G, Y. We're gonna put it like right there. Now we sculpt. So we're gonna go to point. Gonna bring this in. Oh no. See, we have two cubes here. We have two separate cubes. Okay, I'll see you around, Jessica. How do I quick research, guys. Quick research. Give me 1 second. So, okay, let's go back before we had a nose. Let's unnose. We need the mirror modifier can merge with itself at the center. We'll have one cube. So let's try that. We're gonna do Shift A, cube, bring it downtown. Then we're gonna go G to grab, X for the axes, 0. Enter. Now if I go to the edge and I try and pull it in, okay, it's still got 2 cubes. Um, hmm. Hmm. Okay, went to object mode, still 2 cubes. Interesting. Very interesting. If anybody knows Blender in the chat, again, just, feel free to reach out. I'm going to do a little bit of research into this real quick. Wish I had some music. Object mode, modifier panel, wrench icon. Click apply. Up here? Apply. Okay. Now, can I move it? No, we're still clipping. There's still very clearly 2 squares here. Okay, let's go. Can I go back? I cannot. So we need another mirror modifier. Okay. Object. Now. Okay. Things are mirroring. Gosh. Having an edit mode select all with A. I could try and merge them. Wait. Select. Like the whole thing select? Okay, so select all with A, press M, merge by distance. Okay, let's try that. Hold on, guys. I want to take this. I got a fan over here, and it is blowing cold air directly on me. And it's bothering me so much. Bothering me so much. Okay. What is my hair doing today, man? Whatever it damn well pleases, I guess. Alright. God, it looks so goofy. Alright. So let's go here. Let's try and move this again. All right, still multiple cubes. Very frustrating. So if I delete this face, is there going to be another face behind it? Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. I'm a genius. If we delete all the faces, then we should be left with just one cube. What the hell? Okay, I want this nose to be one piece, but I want it to mirror still. You guys get what I'm saying? Okay, let's delete all the lines as well. No, not a face. Hold on. All the edges. I think. No, not the. No! Alright, let's delete it anyway. Edges. Okay, now we're missing an edge. And the faces. Okay. Um. Hmm. How do I. How do I keep. How do I keep the mirror modifier on for when I add things that there's only one of? Like if I want like eyes, when I make the arms, when I make the legs, that all needs a mirror modifier. Like do I apply the mirror modifier, then do like the torso and the nose, and then re-add the mirror modifier again? Mirror should merge both halves into one seamless piece. Wait, clipping has to be enabled. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Can I get back to pre-nose again? Can we... Is there a world where pre-nose exists? Oh, I'm control-Zing so many times, and I don't think anything's happening. Okay. I think to get to pre-nose, we have to do some surgery. Dissolve. There's so many options, man. I need like a delete everything button. Is that edges and faces? Or faces? I think that solved the issue. Okay. So we want clipping on, it seems. Let's add a new cube. We'll shrink it down. We will see if we have the answers now. Okay, the edge. All right, let's try and pull it in. We're still double cubing here. GX0, enter. Uncheck mirror editing, maybe? Let's see how that works. Nope. Nope. We've still got a crazy nose. Delete the right half of the nose. So I guess because I'm making a cube on the center, even though it's perfectly center, it's mirroring the cube, so it's making a second one on that center. So if I can get rid of the right side for him, so my left, if I can get rid of my left, then yeah, but it's not split in half though. Basically, I just want to make one half the cube and let the mirror modifier do the other half, instead of me doing a whole cube and then the mirror modifier making a whole nother cube. So we're gonna go X-ray. We're gonna go this edge, this edge, this edge, this edge, and we're gonna hit delete. See what happens. Vertices. Huh? Okay, okay. Vertice, 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 vertice. Delete. Vertices. Alright, guys, this isn't gonna work. Maybe. Oh, I don't want my nose to look like this. Come on, gang. This is ridiculous. I want half of this to be gone. Maybe I can add a loop cut in the middle. Wait, hold on. Wait, am I cooking? Oh. Edge. Oh, are we... Wait. Wait? Am I cooking? Oh! Oh! We are cooking. That'd be the ugliest nose I've ever seen in my life. I need... I think I want this come up and out. So we're going to do G, Y. And then we're going to grab here G, Y, G, X. Nope. G, Z. G, Z? Question mark? Maybe we pull... Oh. I don't know, guys. I do not know. Oh, I need to get inside his head for a second. We need to make some adjustments to the internals. I want more points to work with, but we're keeping everything super low poly. Let's do G, X. Okay, I guess this needs to come out more towards me. Pull that down. Oh! Oh! Wait, hold on. We got a little bit of like a beak. A little bit of beak action going on. That's pretty good. Wait, I'm kind of happy with this. Okay. My God, we're cooking. Okay, let's add some beady little eyeballs, shall we? Let's do UV sphere. I'm gonna pull these way in. Wait, why is it stretching? Why do they want to be one? Why do they want to be together? Why? It looks like a fly or something. Why are they trying to connect? I want spheres. Um, Shift A, Icos. Here, let's try these. I think this is too many polygons. Let's do. I mean, we could just do circles. Are they still wanting? They're still connecting. Why are they? Why do they want to connect in the middle? Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, Shift A. Let's go back to UV spheres. God, I don't. Why do you want to connect? Uh, am I like mirroring over the wrong thing? How's everybody doing today? Let me get up a... give me 1 second here, guys. Go, lads. Quick reminder. It's over there, way over there. My game is on Steam. Go try the Forbidden Flask. Go try the Forbidden Flask on Steam. There's a free demo. Let us know what you think. It's a 2D diner sim roguelite. Run a tavern, brew illegal potions, take down the Tyrant King. Now let's fix these eyeballs. So I think what's happening is they're too close to the center line, which is triggering the merge over here. So how do we fix that? That's the question. I think maybe let's try turning it off and then spawning it in. We'll see if that fixes it first. Nope. See how they're merging again? They're trying to connect. We are too close together. So if we scale them way down, look at this. Yes, it's stretching the eyeballs, making it look like a bean. Looks like the Beats like pill speaker thing. Uncheck merge. Maybe we have to do that in object mode. Let's hit tab. I like that nose. I'm probably gonna like make some changes or whatever, but that's a pretty good imp nose, I think. Let's go to the mirror modifier. It's unchecked. Maybe we add it in from the object. Wait, no, because it's... Go to the mirror modifier. Okay. So if I add a new object here, it doesn't have the mirror modifier applied to it. Now I can do that. I think we're gonna go to 6. We'll go 6-4. Now let's add a mirror modifier on. We'll see if this works. And we're gonna turn merge off. Okay. Hey. All right. Let's pull these eyeballs in a little bit. So we want to move them. I need to lock the... We're going to do X-axis. And then let's pull them out a little bit, maybe. Okay. I want to... I think I want to stretch the top of this to meet with the head. So how can I do that? I need to go to this sphere, perhaps. Okay. There we go. We're gonna pull this back. And it's mirroring on the other side, so great. Speaking of eyes, I have something in mind. Oh my god. Okay. Is this a good size for the eyes? I feel like it might be slightly big, but I kind of like the exaggerated kind of look. Pull these in a little. Try and make these look a little bit more flush. I don't think it matters. Looks pretty good. Let's pull these in just a tad. This out a little wider. That looks pretty good, guys. Do maybe some eyebrows. Um, Cube, mayhaps. Is this gonna merge again? Oh god, wait, that got rid of everything. Try again. That's a plane. We'll try again. Okay, they're merging. We don't want a unibrow on this guy. Maybe we go to object and we add a new object. Cube. But mirror modifier, turn off merge, turn on clipping. Object to sphere 1. Okay. So before we do much with this, I actually want to shape this head a little bit more. Let's go back into edit mode. I want to pull this down, pull this in. Yeah, let's just shape this. Look at our example back here. He's got kind of like, it's kind of like a more of a triangular shape going on. So let's pull this up. Pull, whoa, what just happened? Oh, are there two spheres too? Oh no. Class A, oh no. Jesus. Um, oh, oh, come on. Okay, the mirror modifier, it kind of looks like a chicken. The mirror modifier is making my whole body hurt right now. I kind of want... Oh, man. No. I guess I need to get rid of half the damn circle. Oh, that's not going to be fun. Okay, let's just try it. Delete. Wait, hold on. Before I do this, let's save what we've got. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to save. Blender. Okay, we're going to do imp face dot blend. Save as. Okay. Cool. Let's come back. Alright, so little experiment going on. I'm gonna try and remove the right half of this guy's face, which is absolutely insane. But I think it needs to happen in order for me to be able to freely shape this man's head. There's one more point in here. I don't know how I'm going to get to it. Oh. Like that, I guess. We're going to delete. What do we want? Vertices? Oh! Hold the phone. Can I? Oh! Wait, I'm becoming a pro. Okay. Let's pull this down. Let's pull this down. We'll get his head shape kind of together. And then we will make some more adjustments. Let's pull this out. Oh, he's kind of like a Giga Chad. A little bit of a Giga Chad. Pull that in. Man, he looks like he's about to just take off. He's about to fly somewhere, man. I want that point inside the ear. I want this point right here. So I can grab that here, pull it in, pull it up. I probably should have done this before I did all the facial features and stuff. But you know, you live and you learn, man. Live and you learn. Got a fat head. Goodness. Let's reel this in a little bit. Let's reel this in. Now we gotta reconnect some horns. We'll kind of pull this in now. This is really fun, guys. If you haven't messed around in Blender, you're even the slightest bit, like, artistically inclined. Okay, hold on. I missed, like, the roundness that we had here a second ago. File that point down just slightly. That. Okay, okay. Now this is looking nice. Wait, are we double horned up too? Oh my god. The mirror modifier is going to be the death of me, guys. It is going to be the death of me. So, why? Vertice. And then how do I know which one of these funky dots in the middle are the ones that I need? Okay. Let's reel her in. Time to reel her in. It's doing the merge thing. They're just merging under the ground. Alright, we may need to start over on the horns, which is fine. Let's actually go ahead and let's just do that. And it's still showing us one object. So if I go and I try and delete these, this is here, here, there, there. There's got to be a better way to do this. If you are watching this and there's a better way, let me know. Okay, horns are gone. We will mess around with horns later. That's the guy. Here's the cube. Okay, cool. So cube is mirroring. We can see that by that. Let's go into edit mode and I want them to be, they're going to be kind of exaggerated. Is this, okay, hold on. Is there stuff over here too? I don't know. It's the whole, like, the whole merge thing is, like, really throwing me off. Oh, this is like a wizard. He's a wizard imp. Pull this out. This. What is that? What is that from? What part of the cube? Oh no. Right? That's the thing. How much do we have? I feel like this piece might be necessary. Actually, hold on. Wait, hold on. Am I cooking again on accident? The eyes probably... Okay, the eyes definitely need to be touched up because of the changes I made to the head. Um, so let's get on that. I'm gonna kind of pull... Grab all of these. Pull... Well... Be careful to not get the eyebrow dot in here. Just pull that back. We will pull this into match. See what that looks like. Pretty good. Oh no, I just realized I have double ears now too. What's going on? Um, I gotta look this up at some point. I'm gonna take a screenshot for later. Let's take a screenshot for later. Do some research. We'll see that. Okay, let's get started on the body. So for the body, I kind of want like a wider at the top and a little bit of like a triangular shape, kind of like the guy in the back. Um, did this man have a neck? Question of the day. Should he have a neck? Go right there. Let's do cylinder, perhaps. G scale. Or G E. Okay. I want it rotated. Oh my god. Guys, mirroring is the worst invention of all time. Where's this at in my hierarchy? Here? Alright, we're getting rid of the cylinder. Executive decision, we're getting rid of the cylinder. Oh god, what did I do? Um, you know, this is pretty good for now, right? Is this not pretty good for being like butt cheek at Blender? Let's go ahead and get rid of these vertices because we know how to do that. Now what do I do? So I need not the mirror modifier. Um, give him a little bit of a neck. I don't want the mirror modifier. Take it off. I want one cylinder. Are you all as frustrated as me right now? So hold on. Can I loop cut around the bottom? No, because it's not mirrored. Or like, I don't think that's the right answer. Like I can't get a loop cut because the right half is generated. Does that make sense? I think that's right. So if I apply the modifier, then can I do a loop cut? Like I go up here, right? And I click on the on mirror and I hit apply. If I apply all of this, modifier cannot be applied in edit mode. Okay. So let's go to object mode then. Apply. Just apply it all. Apply. Okay, so now we go into edit mode. And I do wait. Why am I on the eyebrows? Okay. Huh? There's the loop cut. Okay. Alright, forget this. We're gonna do a shape. Shift A cube. Not cube. Shift A cylinder. So there should be no mirroring now. Which I believe is what we want. We're gonna rotate this a little bit. We're gonna bring it up. Oh, that is not rotated evenly. Okay, this is why you do everything on an axis, I guess. Or on an axis. So we're gonna bring the scale down. Then I want to rotate it on the y-axis. So RY. That's wrong. No, that's wrong. RX. Okay, looking good. Let's do a little less than that. And let's bring it up. So G for grab and then Z for the Z axis. And then we're going to scale. So S and then, not G, shoot. S, Z to, that's, wait, why does this have so many polygons? All right, move it back, move it back, move it back. Shift A, cylinder. Over here, we're going to bring the vertices way down. 3 is a triangle. Let's go. Go 6. Okay. Sphere, sphere. All right, I don't see the new shape in the hierarchy. Now I'm annoyed. I can't control Z. This is incredible. All right, if I move this. Dude! Why did it turn the sphere into a cylinder? All that's left is his eyes. Wait, okay, I can control Z. I can control Z. Okay, I pressed control Z a whole bunch there. All right, I'm scared. We're going to save again. I'm scared we're saving. Shift A, cylinder. Time to bring it way down. Let's go rotate on the, nope, rotate on the x-axis. Like that. Honestly, not bad. Let's move down. So we're gonna go. How do I center this? I don't know how the hell you center stuff. So like, we're under his neck, right? Am I just eyeballing this? Like, am I eyeballing the center? Is that how that works? Maybe I can. Maybe I can grab this face, extrude it. Oh, oh, we're about to have an imp on a stick. You guys want an imp on a stick? Check that, dude. It's a Pez. This is how they make Pez dispensers. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, it's an object. It's solid. I want more polygons in this though. Okay, we're experimenting. I think we go extrude. And then I think I do this. Wait, I want the mirror modifier on now. Right? Or is it stupid? I think I want... Oh. Dr. Fatneck. Holy. Why is it like stretching like this? Y'all see this? Like, is it still making a duplicate neck? Even though I have no mirror modifiers on at all? Like, you can't put Pez in this. But should I delete the original neck? I'm trying to make, like, if I make a column of little necks, then I have rings that I can extrude out into, like, the torso. You get what I'm saying? So maybe I grab... Oh, I don't know what to do, man. I'm getting frustrated. Why is it doing this? Why are we doubling up on our necks? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna take a break from that. We're gonna go back up to horns. We're gonna go to Horntown because now I'm more comfortable with cylinders. So let's bring this way down. Why? Okay. Okay, did you see it replace his head for a second? Insanity. Alright, give me the mirror. Okay. We're already looking better on the horns. So we're gonna go a little smaller. A little bit of rotation. Let's grab the face. We're gonna extrude up. It doesn't need to be... Okay, I think we need merge off. Okay. Now we can extrude. Extrude. Oh, those are way too straight. But we can maybe I can just like keep doing this. And then like eventually like I can change the scale. Oh, that's not right. What the hell? He's got like a electrical connector or some shit on his head. Okay, I don't... Okay. Let's shape the horns, fellas. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna grab all these points. Hold on. We're gonna grab all these points. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Start the rotation. Then we're gonna go here. Rotate a little more. Then I want to grab the inside ones. We're also going to grab those. We're going to pull this up. Oh, wait. Wait, this is looking good. Because I can now that we got that, I can go in here. I can get this inside hexagon. We can make this bigger. Pull this up on the Z axis. Then we can grab this. This can be bigger also. Let's see, scale bigger. Bigger. Move it over. Bigger. Slightly bigger. Move it over. Maybe we grab like this whole section, pull it, and then we kind of can just shape things. Y rotation, X rotation. Oh shoot, no, what did I click? Okay, rotate Z. I think I want any of those on. Wait, that looks badass. Look at that. This is basically my first day on Blender, alright? That's pretty damn good. I'm very impressed with myself. I mean, obviously, like, we can make some adjustments. Okay, that's sick. I think I like the bend in them. Um, Now I don't know how I'm gonna make a torso though. I think. What is this cute? Oh, is that the ear? Oh, the ears are connected on the inside still. I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess they can be connect. Like the ears are literally merging through the head. The ears are connected. Mm. Guys, I don't know how to do this torso. Can I stretch out this one thing? Yeah, I can. Okay. What about three things? Oh, wait, hold the phone. Am I doing it? I don't want this like bullshit though. Oh no. Okay, how do I merge this into like one face? Can I do that? Can I delete edge? No. And he's got so many compartments. Um, can't delete edges. I think we are mirroring right now. Because really, what I want is like one shape to pull down. I don't want to pull down 10 different shapes because I'm gonna have all these polygons and stuff inside of him that I don't need. And the more polygons we have, it starts to become not. That's the whole point of low poly, is less things to generate, low resolution, right? Um, with less things to generate, you can have things like quicker load times on your game, which is very cool and good. Um, I wonder if maybe I can. Oh, oh, that's not good. That is not good. He's got some kind of disease or something. Let's revert that. Can I unextrude his neck? Can I fill this hole somehow? I want like this shape, but um I want like I want it to be one piece. Is there a way? I'm sure there's a way. Can I right click? Can I merge? Extrude faces, inset. What is create a bridge of faces between two or more selected edge loops? Dissolve. I don't want to delete the faces. Unwrap faces? Let's do bridge. What does that do? Okay, that makes a bunch more edges. We need less edge. Let's edge less. What if how do we get rid of Okay, so say I've got these edges right here in particular. Subdivide, bevel, loop, cut, and slide. Bisect. Mark seam, clear seam. Okay, let's try and dissolve the edges. Let's dissolve edges. Wait, hold on. Okay, I thought it was working. I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was working. Maybe it still can work. What happens if we do this? Dissolve edges. Okay. Can I fill? All right, so I've got these two edges selected here. Can I fill this with a face? Fill. No face is filled. Okay. Um Extrude edge. Solidify face. Beautify faces? Weld edges into face. I don't know, homie. I don't know the answer here. I th so there is a face on the inside. No, that's gone. Okay, that face is actually gone. Um, hmm. Knife, loop cut, bevel, extrude region. Guys, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research off camera into this. But genuinely, I think this is pretty good. I think this is pretty good. We're almost at the 2 hour mark of me brute forcing through Blender, brute forcing learning Blender, trying to make a low poly imp, roughly based on the imp from World of Warcraft, like the original imp, the original World of Warcraft classic, like 20 years ago. Making a low poly imp in a art style that's inspired by Zelda the Wind Waker, which is another 20-year-old game. And this little guy, whenever he's finished, he's going to be one of the enemies in our new video game that we're working on. It's going to be a wave survival, like Megabonk, a wave survival game, but there's a village that you have to defend. It's your village. There's characters to choose from, and instead of you leveling up your character, you go around the world and you catch monsters. You're building up a team of monsters to work with you, work with your village, and surviving waves, defeating bosses, and there's going to be a big final boss, Demon King guy. You will go to his lair, you will beat him. That's how you beat the stage. That's how you beat the game. We got a lot more than that. That's just a quick synopsis. We're really early in the building stages of this game, but this imp is going to be one of the enemies in that game. So if that game sounds interesting to you, if you like the old Zelda game, low poly 3D art styles of games like Zelda the Wind Waker, if you like the monster catching aspects of like the old Pokemon games, Pal World, that kind of stuff, you like monster catcher games, you like wave survival stuff, join our Discord, subscribe to the YouTube. That's CowHammerStudios on YouTube. CowHammerStudios. That's my studio that I run with my friends. Join our Discord to stay up to date on everything. Play games with us. Meet us. Watch us build this cool game. We just finished a game out on Steam. It's called The Forbidden Flask. That's The Forbidden Flask. It's a 2D retro game. It's a roguelite diner simulator. Brew legal potions. Make a lot of money. Defeat the Tyrant King. Go play the demo for The Forbidden Flask on Steam. Yeah, join our links, follow the things, watch me learn Blender from scratch. We've got one more artist. My girlfriend is going to be helping us with a lot of Blender stuff. She does 3D art. But yeah, I think this was a pretty productive first session. I'm gonna do some research into the parts I couldn't figure out, and we will be live and we'll work on another character or a structure, maybe one of the village houses, sometime next week. So stay tuned, click the links. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.